This is the XBLOOM Studio here, and this is my espresso machine, the Gaja Classic. I told you in my last review of the XBLOOM that I was going to test whether or not it could actually do espresso in the grinder because it has a scale on it, it has the coffee ability, and then if it can actually do espresso and coffee, that makes this actually a very valuable concept because it could save you having to buy an espresso grinder until you actually want to get a super fancy espresso grinder. So today we're going to test whether or not we can actually get espresso grade coffee grinds out of this to use in the Gaja here. This thing has a 9-bar spring in it, so it's equivalent to any other machine level espresso that you could make in your kitchen or at a store. By the way, if you find this video helpful, there's an affiliate link for the XBLOOM below. That helps me continue to produce content for my channel and give you as objective and truthful reviews as I can. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put 15 grams of beans in here. Okay, tar. 14.7, that's close enough for me. Gotta pour it in the hopper here. You get out of tar mode because you don't need that anymore. Then we're going to go to the grind settings. Normally when you're grinding coffee, it's going to be like 60 to 80, I think. For espresso, you want to go all the way down to the low numbers. So we're going to try this at about 10. Cool, so there's 10. Good to go. We got to put that in place. All right, so there's our espresso. So a lot of you may be wondering, like, well, how do I get it in the puck here? Well, the answer is you can pour it from here, or you could try and put the puck in place as you're grinding it, but it's a little awkward. I've tried both, they both make a mess. The espresso in here. So that looks like a nice cup at 10. A little messy. Probably clamp it down a little bit. That looks good though. So naturally, that was at a 10, so that means that if I needed to stop this down more, I could use a finer grind setting. So it tastes like it tastes good. You can see this is how the coffee looks after it's poured, which is pretty good. That's a pretty normal. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and full stop down the machine, see what happens if we do a grind setting of 1. So we'll go to the grind setting. 1. So it's gotta, there it goes. It's a little dissatisfying when you put the portafilter under there because it's a little bit messier than normal. Here's a 1 setting. This should totally stop down the machine. Yeah, like nothing's coming out. Just little drops. It's probably way too much contact with the beans. So let's see what it tastes like. Yeah, so that's way too sour. That means that this machine is able to grind way finer than this machine needs. So that you have plenty of room to grind with this machine. That's the great thing. So now we're gonna make a good shot. So I'm gonna do 15 grams of beans down the hopper. Our grind setting, so we are gonna change it to 8. I think 8's gonna be good. Let's see what happens. We get twice the amount of weight in grams in about 20 to 30 seconds. Right at 20-ish. That looks like a beautiful shot. How much? So that was like 26 seconds maybe? 68 grams, so we're a little bit over half, but I also poured just a little bit longer. That's perfect. That's right where you want it. So let's see how it tastes. Does this actually taste good? Yeah, it tastes perfect. Yeah, that's actually a really, really nice shot of espresso. So there you go. If you were curious that this machine can actually do espresso, now you know that it can. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for staying. Let me know if you would actually use this as an espresso grinder. I'd like to hear your honest thoughts. Love having the discussion down there to see what you guys think. So thanks for being here. I'll see you later. Bye.